So what are we watching today?
Well, Jace, we're we have a special guest today. My girlfriend, Emily. Say hi, Emily.
It me. Hello.
Alright, so we are watching the latest death battle, Aang versus Edward Elric.
Now, I'm a person who has seen Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
And I am a person who has seen Avatar The Last Airbender.
And I have seen both, so I reign supreme.
Congratulations, you're the nerdiest of us all, honey.
Yes.
So for the record, me and Jace have actually started a reaction series. I've watched because I haven't seen it. We started reacting to it for the channel. We haven't gotten any of those videos out yet.
Also, I have been watching Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood on Netflix. We are not doing reactions for that, unfortunately.
Unless do you think we should? I mean, we can start.
I can just do a secondary reaction for the first couple episodes.
Yeah.
Honestly, why not?
Yeah.
Although I wish it was the first reaction for that second episode. Brutal.
Okay, so Aang versus Ed. Emily, you've seen both shows. Who do you think is going to win?
I've thought about this for a while since you brought it up, and I feel like it's gonna be Aang, just because Edward, while he's lethal, it requires him to land a hit, and Aang's special ability is that he dodges. Is that he's able to evade all attacks.
I know, but I feel like
Aang is more agile, is what I'm hearing, than Ed.
Yeah, he uses his airbending for a bunch of crazy stuff. He makes himself run faster. Remember when he was running on the wall?
Right. That's crazy.
And he's still lethal. He knows a lot of different forms of martial arts. He's formally trained. Yeah.
There was one thing. I was always under the impression that Ed was smarter than Aang because I watched the show and he's really, really smart. But then
he knows the exact chemical makeup of a human being.
Yeah, even more. So, I watched the first 8 episodes of Avatar, and I got to that part with the whole Roku thing, and I'm like, I never knew what the Avatar state did. I just knew it was a thing that made Aang super powerful.
You know, I'm sure they're gonna say exactly what it is in this video.
I'm pretty sure he calls upon the experience and knowledge of all the previous. Or maybe one, but probably just...
all the previous.
No, every single previous Avatar.
That's OP as shit, man. I'm just saying,
that alone, yeah, he should probably win.
Also, but the thing is, though, I feel like Ed fights people way worse than anybody in Avatar. Like, the threat level of the villains in Brotherhood are way worse than the threat level of the people in Avatar. Then again, I haven't seen the show, so...
A fair point.
So, going into this, yeah, I am leaning towards Aang.
Yeah.
It's like,
pretty much because of the Avatar state.
I'm leaning towards Aang too, but I want Ed to win. I like Ed.
What about you, Ellen?
Oh, by the way.
My main concern is they're going to bring up the fact that Aang is a pacifist because it's such a big part of his character.
Yeah, but...
that's right. In the beginning, he doesn't exactly want to be the Avatar.
In Death Battle, I think they throw aside any preconceived characters' notions of pacifism or not killing this, because Batman's been on the show 3 times.
Yes, but in movies they've ignored that, so it's kind of different.
Cue the montage of the Batflick just straight up murdering people. And for the record, I am not going to rage quit if there are spoilers for the Avatar: Last Airbender. I did that for the Natsu video. I only did that because I thought it would be funny.
And here's the thing, even if you see spoilers, I feel like you're still going to enjoy the show as we watch it and react to it.
Same for you. Also, I kind of know some stuff about the show. It's been out for 15 years?
When did it
Pretty close.
We watched
it started in 2005. I remember that. It ran from 2005 to 2008 for The Last Airbender.
And we watched we
15
watched the death battle for Toph, so I know that Toph is, she's the blind bandit or whatever. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Aang versus Ed.
All right, guys, play the video. We play the video.
I can't wait to see the stuff about Ed and be like, yep, he can do those cool things.
All right, and play.
The elements make up every aspect of the world we live in, and no average person can tame them.
But somehow these kids can master them with a vengeance.
This is Shivi style.
Avatar.
and Edward Elric, the Fullmetal Alchemist.
Okay, now I get
He's
why the
Wiz
kids
and
are
I'm
together.
Boomstick.
Yeah.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win
Hell
a
yeah.
death battle.
Whoa!
Ooh, pixel
That
animation.
looks like some very high quality
Water.
pixel
Water.
animation.
Earth. We just did this a bunch, Jace.
Fire.
Air.
Heart.
I made that joke!
You made that
In
joke!
harmony, and some of their citizens could even learn to bend their nation's element. But only the Avatar could master all four, and it's their duty to protect the balance.
I want to say they're just reciting the show's opening, but can
And
you
since
think of a
there's
better way
always gotta
to
be
explain
an
the
Avatar
premise?
around, a
What
new
was that?
one is born whenever
It's
the
like
last
I'm
one
trying to think to
dies.
myself like they're
But
just
everything
they're
changed
reciting
when
the
Fire Nation attacked.
they're reciting the
Attempting
opening,
to
but do you have a
conquer
better
the
way of
other
explaining the
three
premise?
nations,
Pretty
the
much.
Avatar would inevitably
I mean,
be
that's-
their greatest obstacle.
Man, they'd even go after a kid?
Living among the air nomads, Aang was an energetic and dutiful 12 years old when he learned of his destiny. He was the newest incarnation
The
of
182nd
the
Avatar?
But he totally wussed out, ran away from home, and got frozen in ice for 100 years. What the hell? That's not what I'd do if I found out I was an awesome elemental badass.
A lot of
I'd
pressure.
definitely find a
No,
way to make
on a
money
12-year-old.
off
Boomstick. He's 12.
Penguin!
Dude.
But running away actually saved his life, as the Fire Nation knew the next Avatar would be an air nomad and slaughtered them all in a horrific surprise attack.
Oh, so it
But
saved his
the
life? I
poor
didn't
kid
think about
wouldn't be
that.
stuck in ice forever. He was eventually rescued by some new friends and began his quest to learn the other elements and save the world. And as
Awesome.
an air nomad, he can really bend the wind to his will.
He can use air bending to create whirlwinds and tornadoes or slice through solid stone.
Whoa! What? I haven't seen that yet.
Whee!
Well, it's not exactly flying Boomstick. What he actually
Who's
does
that guy?
is manipulate the air currents to keep aloft.
That's from
why
season
he
2.
carries a
Early
glider
season
so
2.
complete-
Wait a minute!
No, Josh,
What
don't,
is he-
don't you dare say anything!
He gets
don't
hair?
you dare say anything!
Mandy.
Don't!
Whatever.
Why would
With
you
the
say
baby
that?
eyes.
Sounds like a duck. It's a
It's
duck.
so weird seeing him with hair. I didn't know that was.
Flying avatar
That's a
guy.
thing. He can grow hair.
Yeah.
Anyway, Aang can use air in pretty much every aspect of his life. Like for shields, increasing
Ooh,
his
shields.
speed, improving agility, adjusting his body temperature, and even focusing his breath to use as an attack.
Oh,
After he learned
burped on
waterbending
him.
from Paku and Katara, Aang can make whips, knives, and
Oh,
literal
shit.
tsunamis. Hey, I can do that too. Just give me a pool and watch this cannonball fly. Does that mean I'm a waterbender?
Sure. Waterbenders can also manipulate steam and ice.
ooh, steam.
Just
I
like
didn't think
how
about that.
I, the great waterbender Boomstick the Wet, will use
The
my
Wet.
powers to swim through this frozen block.
You what?
Yep. Waterbending 101. You can be jealous.
Oh wow.
He's gonna swim through the ice.
Bursting with envy.
Bending powers activate!
Nobody says that on the show.
Ah!
Nailed it.
Ha! Success!
Like
That joke landed
Is he
flat.
technically- Is he technically
requires
correct?
A nearby source
No.
of water to use, like a pond or a filled bottle. The same goes for earthbending, which Aang learned from his mentor Toph.
Oh, Toph taught him that?
Earthbending
I
is
didn't know
all
that.
about
Makes
throwing
sense.
rocks at people and a bunch of other cool stuff, like making walls and earthquakes and causing the ground to swallow
Oh,
you
that's
up,
terrifying.
Which
It is.
kind of creepy, actually.
Last but certainly not
Oh,
least,
that's my
Aang
nightmare.
learned the art
Yes.
of firebending from his
Being
longtime
buried
rival,
alive?
Prince Zuko.
Oh, Zuko
No,
time?
watching me
Like
get
the other
buried
arts,
alive.
Firebenders can actually create fire to use at will.
Firebending is so goddamn powerful. It's even got the deadliest
that guy?
magic technique of
Here's the
all,
thing you should know.
shooting
I
lightning.
think I told
What?
you.
But only the most
What?
advanced
They shoot
fighters
lightning?
cast lightning, which is usually an
Yes.
instant kill move. While Aang never
I'm mad.
learned the move itself, he has learned how to redirect it through his body.
Oh.
But even after learning the four elements, Aang got to meet one last master bender.
Who taught him the art of manipulating a person's life energy, the purest form of
He's a
bending.
soul bender?
It's super dangerous though, and one mistake could tear up Aang's soul.
And with it, Aang defeated the Fire Lord and brought peace to the world at large.
Well,
Spoilers!
with that and with his super form, the Avatar State.
In the Avatar state,
Oh, he
Aang's
looks so
bending abilities
cool.
grow immensely.
That's like
This is
that is
because
the
Avatar state
greatest
lets Aang
representation
draw upon
of the
power
Avatar
and
state.
wisdom
He looks
of all
ripped.
previous Avatar incarnations.
He's a ripped
Though
12-year-old.
it is extremely risky, as dying while in the Avatar state ends the cycle of reincarnation permanently.
I did not know that.
Why would he care if he's dead anyway? Whatever. The coolest thing about
Why
the
would he
Avatar
care if
State
he's
is
dead
it
anyway?
makes you glow like this.
You glow.
Behold!
Wait!
How are you doing that?
Oh, I drink a bunch of glow sticks.
Oh
my god!
My God.
Doctor.
Go to the doctor.
My liver's processed way worse than this.
Oh my god!
Without the
God damn it,
Plenty
Boomstick!
powerful. He has the ability to move gigantic stone columns. And
Thwarted
even carve
Ko the
canyons around
Face
an entire
Stealer.
city.
Do I want to
Not only
know?
has he survived hits from earthbending kings and massive
you'll see
explosions,
Ko,
he threw this
why is he
before the end of
gigantic
the
column
first
of rock
book.
at
The
the
Face
Fire Lord.
Stealer?
To get the column's mass, we compared Aang's height against it
Okay.
and determined it must weigh 9,500 tons.
What? Big
He's
number.
super fast too. With airbending, he can run on water.
You can
Which,
run on
given
one.
his size, requires
You saw that, you goddamn
miles
basilisk!
per hour.
He used airbending to block a giant
Oh, that
column
dude's got a-
destroying explosive attack from the best named character on the show, Combustion Man.
Combustion
And he's
Man?
proven he could redirect lightning from the Fire
You
Lord
sound
himself.
just like Sokka. Just
Taking
like
into
Josh.
account the distance
Thank you.
between them and how far Aang's arm had to move to catch the lightning, he would have to react at least 155 times faster than sound.
See?
He
God.
is pretty unused to violence, though. I mean, he's a
Let him
vegetarian
dodge.
pacifist for crying out loud.
I didn't know he was a
But while
vegetarian.
he may seem like just a kid, Aang still saved the world and led it into a peaceful future. To him, bending is elementary.
If you want to be a bender, you have to let go of fear.
Lame. I don't want to say my jokes are
Alchemists
better,
of
but
old once tried to
You know
turn
what
lightning
makes me
gold,
really happy?
what?
They did not once
but
reference
in
the
country
live
of
action
a
movie.
mistress, the ancient
Oh, yeah.
science of alchemy is actually
it's garbage.
possible by using the Earth's natural energy to reshape the molecular structure of various
Best character right
objects.
there, the guy with the
And by
mustache.
drawing a circle,
I believe
A
it.
transmutation
Do the first episode after it.
which
Just rips his shirt.
I think you need a
Guy
hug!
with the mustache.
oh, what a little badass.
Careful, Boomstick. He's a bit touchy about his size.
Hey, if I lost my mom
He's
like he
18?
did, I'd get mad
By
at
the end of the
most
show, I
too.
think he is.
But Ed and his brother Alphonse figured they could bring her back with alchemy.
Major state
So
alchemist.
they went for it.
Bad
But
idea.
things went south real fast.
Oh, yeah.
You know how people say they'd give an arm and a leg for something? Well, Ed literally did, and poor Al lost his whole body. Luckily, Ed managed to stick his brother's soul in a suit of armor. But still, yikes.
This horrible experience has forever marked the two brothers. No one is meant to transmute the human soul, and the boys were lucky just to escape with their lives.
But he got something good out of it, like super secret knowledge, including how to do alchemy without a circle thingy. He just has to clap instead.
Oh, I love that sound.
Worth it?
With these new abilities, Ed and Alphonse began their quest to restore their bodies. Specifically, they sought the incredible power of a Philosopher's Stone, believing it to be their only chance. Eventually, Ed joined the military, and thanks to his amazing potential, he was named by the Fuhrer the Fullmetal Alchemist.
What? Adolf Hitler?
It's just Bradley.
I never thought of it that way.
Until he isn't.
You have it?
Spoilers! Also, since Ed lost a
thought that
couple
was-
limbs, he got them replaced with automail. Kinda like my leg.
There's a reason
Automail is
they're
made from
German in
incredibly
that movie.
durable
Yeah.
metal, ranging from his original steel one, to a gas-powered one, to his best version consisting of a mix of aluminum and carbon. Apart from being durable metal prosthetics, Ed's
talk about
automail
that.
limbs function just like normal ones. He can even reshape his arm as a weapon.
So he can turn it into swords and saws and stuff. Increase its
Oh my
durability
God.
by hardening its makeup, or turn it into an umbrella.
No, we don't talk about that
Many
show.
talents.
But at the end of
An
the day,
umbrella.
Ed's true talent lies not in sword fighting or umbrella holding, but the art of alchemy.
He can do all sorts of crazy things
The
with
door.
all the
Made a
elements.
fucking
He
door
can
eyes on
basically
it.
But it
make
opens
anything
it
he
so
wants, like
majestically.
spears and shields.
So long as he follows the rule of equivalent exchange. Anything created with alchemy must have a source of equal value and cannot be made fundamentally different. For example, lead can be molded into a statue, but it cannot be turned into water. Other than that, there are three principles needed to use alchemy well: comprehension,
Which means you gotta understand what the thing you're using is made of.
destruction,
Breaking stuff down.
and reconstruction.
Putting stuff back together.
Ed is
I like the
only
simplified
limited by the materials
version
at
of
hand and his imagination. At his full potential, he can do almost anything. He can purify water, create ammonium gas from ammonium nitrate, repair entire houses, and transform a gun into a trumpet.
Try and do that with any of my guns. Anyway, Ed's also learned destruction alchemy, which does exactly
I hope they
what
should
you
have
think it
Boomstick
does.
use alchemy,
Make a
because he
big
doesn't have
ol'
metal arm.
kaboom.
You got the metal
Ed's
leg,
used
not
it to
the.
destroy stuff like
Wiz who has
automail,
metal arm.
but it
I'm talking
can
about-
also
never
be
mind, I
used
meant
to
Wiz.
explode
Excuse me.
people's heads.
Oh shit.
So using
Yeah.
destruction alchemy, Ed should be able to destroy something like this on a molecular level.
Ha! Or you could just do that.
Anyway, with all of his abilities, Ed has done some incredibly impressive things.
Not only has he blocked gunfire from a Gatling gun after it started firing, he's dodged a pistol from nearly point-blank range, and his automail arm even took a bite from a lion-headed chimera. It was totally fine.
Assuming this chimera has a similar bite force to that of a real lion, that means Ed's arm stood up to a force of 1,000 pounds per square inch.
He's created a
It has been
gigantic
destroyed.
cannon and then
Yeah.
survived that cannon exploding
He
while
blew
he
it up.
was standing on it. And
Look
then
at
he
him go.
survived being on top of a huge boulder
That was a
exploding
filler
too.
episode.
I don't remember this
Measure
shit.
the boulder's explosion against Ed's size
This
to
is the
get an
first
approximate
series.
energy output. With a radius of 36 feet, this blast must have been equivalent to over 100 tons of TNT.
How's that for equivalent exchange, bitches? He also survived an explosion that took out most of a 10-story building.
Even apart from being tough, Ed has shown considerable strength when using alchemy.
Like when he created a gigantic golem to crush his opponent.
By measuring the size of the stone golem's thumb, comparing it to the size of the average human's thumb, and using that scale to estimate the size of the golem, that gives us an estimated weight of over 3,000 metric tons.
All this without any Philosopher's Stone, because it turns out those things are really, really messed up.
Right. Philosopher's Stones are extremely powerful and can be used in many different ways. Kimberly, the Crimson Lotus
We're
Alchemist,
talking a lot
for
about a
example,
Philosopher's
used
Stone,
one
but
to
I don't
create a
think
massive
Ed's gonna
explosion
use
equal to
one.
157
He said-
kilotons of TNT. However, it turns out that these stones are composed of imprisoned human souls. So Ed and Al
Don't
vowed
listen.
to avoid them on principle. Although Ed can boost
What?
his
Huge
alchemic
ears.
power in
He didn't
a
know
similar
that.
manner by
You can't.
drawing
Hey.
increasing
Spoiler.
his potential at the cost of shortening his lifespan. But that's what Ed ultimately had to learn, what it truly means to let something go. And so he found another way to revive Al's body, sacrificing his own power for the sake of family.
Aw, what a nice guy. But all in all, so long as Ed knows what he's trying to transmute, he's an amazing force to be reckoned with.
Now let's go home. Together.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
But first,
For
thanks to
the
Fullmetal,
battle!
I've become a food vendor.
Okay, so they included the fact that he knows how to do what's the scar thing.
Yeah, so
That's my concern.
Destruction alchemy is just
Because whether
so
he
it's-
can
it's-
land a hand on Aang, that's a different story.
So, destruction alchemy is just it's comprehension, destruction, and reconstruction. Destruction alchemy is just stopping after the deconstruction part, just blowing shit up.
Okay, well if they put that with that in, he might win. Shit. 'Cause when I didn't want to call predictions before I saw this, because I'm like, there's something I'm forgetting about Ed, and I know it.
I gotta say, I'm still going with Aang.
I'm kind of leaning toward Aang too, because I feel like Aang would notice that Ed's like constantly clapping his hands. No more of that.
His metal arm's been destroyed, so I'm sure Aang could probably do it.
They talk about like what it the durability of his arm, but they didn't talk about times it was destroyed.
Yeah.
Like in his fight with Greed, and
Like some...
when he there was one time where he did a Buzz Lightyear thing where he's like where it broke off.
Oh my god.
Someone give me a hand.
Okay.
Alright.
What are we betting if we're wrong?
Slapping, but not you, of course.
What do I do if I'm
You're.
wrong?
Nothing, baby. You're just gonna look cute. You
Lucky.
were going to get us views because you're so pretty.
I did it.
Some people
Well,
are
it's
just
wearing
gonna,
shorts, you dick.
some people are just gonna look at the title and be like, "Oh God!" What? No. I mean, they're just gonna see the thumbnail and be like, "Oh God, what the fuck?" They're not gonna read anything else about the video.
No.
There's a girl, go!
All right. So Aang.
You're leaning towards Aang?
Yeah.
Emily? I kind of want Ed to win because I really like that show, but I think it's going to be
I'm
Aang.
saying Aang, but I'm scared.
I don't think Ed
That's
can...
the thing.
I'm
You gotta be
scared whenever I call
I don't
him
think-
You gotta be
things.
scared.
I don't think Ed can transmute fire. Or air.
I mean, that's actually a curiosity I was thinking about. Like, what exactly is fire anyway? Because Is it a gas or is it? I mean, that's something I was trying to think about, especially because of this death battle episode.
Oh, you can
But you
poison Aang with air. There you go.
Aang.
I won't keep talking about this. There's something I was gonna say. Oh yeah, motherfucker. So the firebenders can do lightning shit?
They even said that in the show, didn't they?
No, not yet. But like, cause I remember I was talking about like, oh, the firebenders are Japan and the Earth Kingdom is China and the air nomads are Tibetan and the water tribe is the Inuits. I'm like, where are the Koreans at? Fine, the Koreans we're the thunderbenders, we're the lightning benders. That exists. Are you shitting me? Great. Now
just took that.
Now we're gonna have to be a different.
The Japanese take everything from the Koreans.
Exactly. We're gonna have to be a different Pokemon type of bending.
Yeah, you said you're poison benders.
We're the poison benders, I guess. Or
so what? You're apothecaries.
We're the dark benders. Makes no sense at all.
Ground benders. Wait, that's a thing.
God,
Wait a
that's
minute.
Steel, no. Ice, no.
Plant benders. Grass benders.
Ghosts?
Waterbenders have that. They bend the water in the vines.
You talking about like did they rip the water out of like the trees or whatever?
No, there's an episode where they're
Okay,
in a
well,
swamp.
Now we're talking about what happens in the show when we should be talking about the death battle.
All right.
Not my fault. He brought it
Okay.
up.
Anyways, are we ready?
We'll keep it. Well, okay, one more thing. If Ed loses the arm, he can still do alchemy just with a circle. He has to draw it.
What does he do? It draw it with his blood or
No,
something?
name-
He can
remember
draw it with
how
anything.
drawn me
You
never
can
did.
draw it with anything. He probably has chalk on him.
It would be funny if he tried to do that. He's like, shit, I don't remember how to draw the circle. I've been just doing my hands all these years.
Can you imagine? No, can you imagine? Like he's trying to draw the circle, but he's like, God damn it, stupid.
Point where?
He's got one arm. He's trying to draw the circle. He's like, damn it, I'm right-handed. The right hand's gone. It's a really shitty. It's a really shitty drawing of a transportation circle.
It'd be like, and then it's just be like, shit.
Yeah, all right,
Right
let's do
before
it.
he dies.
Let's do it.
All right, it's time for a death
battle!
battle.
Yeah, if it's Aang, okay, we're all agreeing on Aang, and if we're wrong, we slap each other.
All
Let's
right,
do it.
Let's do it. Death
You
battle.
can slap me lightly. Gently, please.
Ooh.
Oh, this looks nice.
Oh, Momo.
Sorry, Momo. You're just too little.
Little! Who are you calling a pipsqueak, you stupid hairless kid?
If it's not Vic Mignogna, it just sounds wrong.
I'll show you!
Oh, stupid bat. That's why they're fighting? Because he called him short?
And he didn't even call
So
him short.
Ed has just had enough of it, hasn't he?
Yeah. Oh, he can do that?
Earth bending.
Makes sense. They're made of
He
rock.
cannot- Wait,
They're made of rocks.
sorry.
Go for it. Aang can stop that, right? No, he dodged. Alright. Oh!
That's creative. That's
Oh,
creative.
the steam!
You know, there are actually a lot of advantages to being short. Like, you'll never hit your head on door frames, and,
I'm still growing!
No, that's a fake!
Pretty funny.
That's a copy!
now I
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he made a copy.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no! I'm sorry!
A classic misdirection.
Aang, you can get out of there.
Damn it!
Oh, he tried to do destruction alchemy.
How's this for small?
Okay, well, don't be compensating for something, Ed. Fire, nice. Oh, dang, he blew right through it!
What kind of alchemy is that?
He thinks it's alchemy.
Okay, no more class.
Oh, shit!
Oh!
That hurts.
Already had it.
Oh, he blew up. Oh, he blew up the thing. Now he's got no.
No, my cabbages!
Goddamn cabbages.
They did it! Oh, he's doing the seismic sense.
There you are!
Oh!
How did you draw that so fast?
He had chalk!
Where you get this?
But he hasn't gone the Avatar state yet, so.
Oh, yeah.
Can't believe that worked.
Uh-oh. There we go. Ed, I think Ed's out of options. Holy shit. Oh man, Ed, I'm sorry.
At least I'm taller than you.
What?
At least I'm taller than you.
He just atomized him. He killed him. He's fucking dead.
Looks
All
like
right.
Ed didn't have a leg to stand on. Or arm, I guess.
Ed may have been more quick-witted and inventive, and he certainly had more combat experience. But Aang's bending abilities were far more versatile and readily available than combat alchemy.
Yeah, it had cool stuff like cannons and gun trumpets, but Aang was fast enough to react to lightning, which is way faster than dodging a measly bullet.
Recall how Ed survived an explosion that destroyed most of a 10-story building. By examining the size of the building and thus the volume of the conical explosion, this blast must have equaled about 30 kilotons.
Well, that would have been nice to know when
That's
you
cool,
brought up the
but
building
Aang
in the
did way
first
more
place.
when he carved up a circle around that city in Avatar State.
The force to blast such a huge ravine around the city of Yu Dao was a massive undertaking. By measuring the width, length, and depth of the affected area compared to the size of the city, we found it would take almost 160 kilotons of TNT to pull that off.
More than 5 times greater than Ed's best durability feat. So Aang definitely had the stuff to crush Ed's automail arm and the rest of him.
Granted, Ed could reach this sort of power by sacrificing his life force. Remember Kimbley's explosion, the one empowered by a Philosopher's Stone, a blast worth 157 kilotons of TNT? That's almost identical to Aang's feat, and theoretically,
But he
Ed
had the
could have been
Philosopher's
capable
Stone.
of this level of power. Theoretically. However, a Philosopher's Stone uses many souls, while Ed could only draw from his one. Not to mention, drawing from his own life force meant his power-up had a very short and dangerous duration limit compared to the Avatar state, which has no such limit. But even so, Ed's tactics and creativity kept him in the fight, yet the Avatar's speed, power, and versatility was too much.
So Aang can fly.
Aang may be a pacifist in canon and would hardly
Well,
kill
in the Avatar
anyone,
state,
but
pretty much.
unleashing his full power is a
Try.
sight to behold.
Just when Ed thought he had the hang of it, he alchemist the mark.
The winner is Avatar Aang.
Who's next?
Thanks for watching this episode of Death Battle. If you want the battle music
Be
for
something
yourself,
good.
you can get it by clicking the link down below.
And if you'd like to see some more battle and death, make sure to click the link over there.
Please give me please excite me. Come on. More that music.
That's right.
No, Nick Cage! Oh, Lobo. Okay. What?
Ghost Rider.
Weird matchup.
Oh, motorcycles.
No, I mean, well, Lobo can hold his own against Superman. I think, yeah, that's a weird one. It's so weird to follow that one up with this one.
All right.
I can agree with that, yeah.
Sick.
You know something interesting? So the Avatar live-action movie took Asian characters and made them white.
And Indian.
Well, yeah. And then in the Fullmetal Alchemist live-action movie, it took these European characters and made them Japanese.
We could debate that on the internet boards, but
Look, Netflix is working on a live-action Last Airbender series with the original creators. Mm-hmm. So let's hope they get this shit correct this time.
Yeah.
I mean, it has the
here's the
original
thing.
creators.
Here's the thing. You don't need to remake it in live action because best case scenario, it's as good as the original. That's like, I mean, because
to see it in live action, so it'd still be pretty cool. I mean, it's.
I know.
I feel-
Yeah,
I
it's
feel
gonna
like
be cool. I feel like seeing live action bending is gonna be cool. But here's the thing: The Lion King just came out.
I knew you were gonna
It
bring
is
that up.
horrible.
You know that entire movie apparently is CGI.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I mean,
Nothing is real about it except maybe the backgrounds.
the live action Netflix series for The Last Airbender, I feel like it's going to be more of a challenge or more of a representation of the graphic video special effects they can do for the bending.
Yeah.
Especially the Avatar state as well.
All right.
Whatever happened to the days where things were animated for a reason that don't need to be in live action?
She's right, you know.
She is right.
That's the whole point.
Oh no! Animated. It's
What you
animated.
saying? What, you think 10 years from now we're going to start seeing live action Ruby?
Oh God.
Ugh.
Like, here's the thing. There are idiots out there in the world who think just because it's animated, it's a cartoon, and that means it's for kids.
Those people clearly haven't heard
Your
of,
kids watch
you know,
Boku no Pico.
Simpsons, Family Guy, Archer. What else is there?
Oh, they can't take it serious. They can't take it seriously if it's a cartoon.
Their loss. You can still enjoy that kind of shit.
So, Emily,
Yes.
do you agree with the battle analysis?
Yes.
Yes. For poor Ed.
That fight just started over literally nothing.
Well, I mean, sometimes these death battles start for literally no reason. One time they just walked up to each other and they're just like, fight! Okay.
That was that was the early days of Death Battle. I mean,
I'm trying to think, what was the last
you remember,
one?
Wait, what?
Sorry, what? Go for it.
You remember Shazam versus Captain Marvel? How that started?
Yeah, because...
The fucking ATM.
At least it gave him a reason. Alright. Yeah, but actually, this was a pretty dumb reason.
He said, Momo, you're small.
They needed some reason for these two little sweet cinnamon rolls to fight.
Ed dies to prove he's tall.
He quickly, like, he's like, he knows he's about to die, quickly transmutes himself to, like, some high heels so he's taller.
I died tall.
He's like, yeah, I died to someone shorter than me.
It ends the battle. At least I'm taller than you.
Yeah.
Yep. Proud way to go.
So I guess I need to find the Koreans a new form of bending. That's unfortunate. We're the rice benders. How about that?
I don't know, that falls back into the plant thing.
Son of a bitch.
Back into the plant thing where it's just water benders still.
Fine, we're the poison benders, I guess. I guess I'm stuck with that.
What are all the types of Pokemon? I got
No.
Fairy.
That's the time for
you want to be the fairy vendors?
Fuck you. Fuck you. See you.
There's dragon. There's fighting.
The fighting benders. You take
rock and ground.
The fighting benders. You take a swing at me.
And ground.
I make you punch yourself in the face. You fighting.
Well, that's
Technically,
blood bending.
Take a swing at you. I'll miss.
That's blood bending.
I don't know what
miss.
that.
I miss again.
I don't know what that is.
They bend the water inside a person's body to control them.
AKA blood bending.
Well, you're spoiling shit now. Unnecessarily.
I'm pretty sure I told you about this.
I knew
already.
blood bending was
I
a
can't even think of
thing.
an instance I've seen that in The Last Airbender.
Well.
What?
Well.
The last.
Blood bending.
That's where it's introduced.
Huh?
That's where it's introduced. In
How
the
about you
third
not
season.
have...
And that crazy lady.
Alright.
It's the horror movie episode.
Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that reaction. I'm Jace.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Emily.
And we'll see you guys next time.